Jazz Gang is here at the happiest place on earth, Minnesotacon. Saw some great panels. Here's some highlights.
I came in late, so I actually didn't get to do the dance scene. I had to go through the press of the show, and like the number one question from every outlet was, what was it like doing the dance thing? And we couldn't tell people at that stage. So I just used Steve as my scapegoat every time. I'm like, who's the best dancer when you guys are on set? I was like, and who's the worst? I was like, Steve. Every time, even if that wasn't even a question. Like, what was it like? I was like, Steve's the worst dancer.
How do you know? You weren't even there, Freddie. When I got the scripts, there were two things I took note of. The first thing was, I saw in the script that I got to kill a gorilla with a chainsaw, which I was like, this is going to be a career highlight for me. I cannot wait to shoot this scene. And the other was when I was reading the first episode, and it said, there's the first scene where John gets out of the hospital, and then it cuts to the opening dance number, and I was like, what? And I look at all the other episodes, and I'm like, we have to dance? I'm like, why is there a dance number in the beginning of this violent, hard R-rated TV series? And I texted James, and he was like, yeah, I want an opening credit scene where people will not skip through it, when the option to skip comes up, and a lot of people do not skip through it. And I was nervous because I'm not a very good dancer, shocker. But we had a really great choreographer, Carissa Barton, who was married to Alan Tudyk. Great. Yeah, Alan Tudyk's wife choreographed that dance scene. In fact, John Cena was shooting stuff, while we were rehearsing. And so the day before we shot it, we went onto the stage where we were actually going to do it and did like a run through. And John was working, and so Alan Tudyk was dancing for John Cena when we were rehearsing. Little fun fact. But the other thing I remember from that day is it's so ridiculous and so over the top, and just big, bright, shiny fluorescent lights. And everyone was smiling the whole time we're shooting this, because we're like, can you believe this? This is crazy. And James had to keep stopping us. He's like, no, please don't smile. He's like, I want you all to look like robots, just dead-faced, no smiles. Like, this is just another day. And we would shoot for 30 seconds, and he'd be like, stop, Danielle, stop smiling. Chakudi, stop smiling. Steve, that was the hardest part of shooting it, was not smiling. But yeah, I hope that answers